People who love to fish for bass talk a lot about lure choice. But the real question is this: why do these lures even work in the first place? The answer isn't luck. It's biology. Um, Unlike some other fish, bass have eyes tilted slightly upward, which gives them sharp binocular vision toward the surface. Anything crossing above them becomes a clear silhouette. Frogs, insects, minnows, or a floating lure all stand out strongly against the bright water. That's why topwater baits get such explosive strikes. They fit the way this fish sees its world. They hunt contrast at the surface more than color. A dark lure against bright water gives them a strong visual target. That's why black or matte, topwater lures often outperform brighter colors. They're simply easier for the fish to track when it's looking up from cover. This fish doesn't need to see a lure to find it anyways. Its lateral line picks up pressure waves and vibrations long before the lure enters its field of view. Fast, wobbling crankbaits, steady thumping spinnerbaits, and tight clicking lipless baits all create unique vibration patterns. In murky water, vibration often matters more than sight. These lures work because they match the way the fish senses motion. Spinnerbaits and chatterbaits also trigger reaction strikes. The fish detect both the quick flashes from the blades as well as the heavy pulses from the body. Those two sensory signals, sight and feel, combine into something the fish responds to instantly. Another point is that many of these lure strikes come from instinct instead of hunger. Bottom feeding behavior. Jigs and soft plastics tap into a different part of this fish's behavior. Crawfish, sculpins, and worms stay close to the bottom, and bass know these are reliable food sources. They use short bursts and downward lunges to grab prey, hiding near rocks or wood. A slow fall or short hop copies natural bottom movement and makes these lures effective all year. Temperature considerations. Water temperature shapes the entire system. Warm water speeds up a bass's metabolism, so it feeds more often and responds well to faster lures like crankbaits and swim baits. In cooler water, bass slow down. They prefer subtle baits such as soft plastics, small jigs, or slow presentations that match their lower activity level. Every lure works for a specific biological reason. Floating baits match upward vision and silhouettes. Crankbaits and spinnerbaits match vibration that is sensed through the lateral line. Jigs and soft plastics match natural bottom-dwelling prey. Temperature decides which of these signals the fish responds to most. When anglers choose lures based on how a bass senses its environment, every cast becomes more intentional.